welcome back to the channel. One of our viewers, Glenn Gallagher, has requested us to do a video on the Malecon, so here we are.
Yeah, he gave us a comment on one of our videos, and I said, you know, that's a great idea. So Glenn, thanks for the idea. We did a little research on the Malecon here in Mazatlan. It's actually the second largest Malecon in the world, and it's the largest in Mexico. I couldn't find out where the largest one is. It never showed up on the old Google device. But what the Malecon is, guys, so here in Mazatlan, it's basically a boardwalk, a seawall, if you will. And it stretches 13 miles from beginning to end. We are at the start of it, I suppose, in the Golden Zone. And if you look all the way, that's how far it runs. And what it is, it's a really cool experience to come see and do, because what they have is there's always all types of vendors and people out here enjoying, like, jogging and riding bikes and walking their dogs. And it's just a beautiful way to come spend the afternoon exploring the waterfront. So Glenn, this is for you guys. So here's the video on the Malecon today. Don't want to forget our good friends Dave and Dana, also known as Flip Flop Farmer, who have been so generously, were our first Patreon customers. So we thank you so much for being our Patreon customer. So if you're interested in signing up for our Patreon program, here's the link right here. Please go to it and see if something that fits you, and that would be great.
You can see there's tons of hotels and condos and restaurants and everything you can possibly think of, all right here along the Malecon, right across from the Pacific Ocean. See tons of Pullmanillas driving by. They're everywhere. Little souvenir shops. And way over there, I don't know if you can see in the GoPro, that's Icebox Hill. So way over there is where we went to the El Faro, the Observatorio. If you haven't watched those videos, we'll link it in there for you. But plenty of people out and about today, enjoying the beautiful weather. One thing that we want to mention about this place, this area here on the Malecon, is they always keep it super clean. I don't know if you can tell, but there's trash cans all along the way, and there's always people out here cleaning up, so it's very well kept. And there's this area right here, I don't know if you can see the kind of turquoise blue looking area. So that's a lane for bikes, or you sometimes see rollerbladers, any kind of wheeled object area. It's just always people out here walking and enjoying the day, and we just absolutely love it here. I mean, what's not to love? Sunshine and the beach. So as we're recording this, Carnival is going to be at the end of the month. So there's tons of new exciting things out here on the Malecon. We'll be getting little shots of those as we can for you guys.
So what we did is we were way down there where those hotels are, and when we first started the video, we walked a little bit, and then we grabbed the bus system here, which is what, 11 pesos. This is a very famous landmark down here in Mazatlan. This right here is this intersection. So if you take off down this way, you're going to be heading towards the main central market and where the shrimp ladies are and all the real local mom and pop stuff. It's a really cool experience down there. But we're going to continue on down this way and keep staying with the Malecon. Also, right here at this intersection, we have a beach here, right? And this section of the Malecon on the beachfront is kind of more of a designated swimming area. They actually have a lifeguard on duty, and the beach is not very rocky, and it's real calm in here because it's in a little cove. So if you're going to come do some swimming down here, this beach here is the best place to do it, we think. Anything, baby?
It's hot. I think I want to go jump in.
So also here at the same intersection, remember there's the landmark. They have this fountain, and we come by down here all the time and see kids playing in it. A little park for the kids. There's another Mazatlan sign right over there.
You think I'm under 11?
I don't think so, baby.
I want to go. I just want to run through it real quick.
Yeah. So guys, yeah, we're no longer in the golden zone, right? Which is the touristy element of Mazatlan. We're now getting more into the local centro. Now, obviously there's still tourists down here, but you're gonna see a completely different change in the restaurants and the type of food that they're gonna serve around here. You're also gonna see a big difference in the prices. The prices are gonna drop if you start getting off in these little neighborhoods and exploring, which we highly recommend that you do. That, to us, is always the funnest experience you can have, is just roaming the streets and seeing what you come up with. So what do you want to do, baby? You want to maybe find a smoothie or something? And it's hot today, guys.
Stepped in something. Ew. Yeah.
Watch stepped in gum.
Sounds good. We could do a smoothie.
So we've been walking for a few. We're now at Playa, is it Panitos? Mm-hmm. Playa Panitos. It's right here, guys. And again, this is another good swimming beach. It's like in a little cove, protected. They have a lifeguard on duty here. And the Playa Norte is where we just were. This is Playa Pinitos. Very, very famous, very popular places to come visit here in Mazatlan. What you see a lot of is as you walk the Malecon, you're gonna see little vendors and, you know, people selling stuff. But what you mainly see a lot of is people selling fresh seafood. All of these umbrellas that you see are for people selling fresh oysters and shrimp and clams and who knows what else. And you know, they really pride themselves on their quality of freshness. So what do you got, anything on that, honey?
No, just here on the beach also they have all these little umbrellas and chairs you can rent for the day and hang out and have a little shade from the sun. Nice little place to hang out. And look, way over there is where we started.
Yeah, on the very end, that's where we just came from.
So from where we were at the fountain, when you look this way, it looks like you've kind of gotten close to the end. But one of the things that you have to realize is we were way over there. And so there's this big sort of circle here. There's a big circle here that goes around. So we're about to turn the corner here, and there's more of the Malecon going up this way. So it's way longer than it looks. Like when you look at it from either side, you think, well, how in the world is this thing 13 miles? But it's tricky because there's lots of hidden twists and turns, and it really does just keep going and going. It's very beautiful. Still more apartments and condos and hotels and everything in between. So here we are starting to get around the curve here, and there's still another twist and turn up this way, and now we're finally to where we can see Icebox Hill. So we still got quite a ways to go, because this thing goes all the way to the area where you catch the ferry to go to Stone Island, where all the cruise ships are. So we still got a long ways to go here. And I think around that turn up there is where the cliff divers are, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I don't think it's too much further.
Hopefully they're out jumping today if the water conditions are right.
That'd be great. We're gonna try to make it. So we just made it around the bend here, finally. And we have something here you might recognize if you've been watching our videos. You've probably seen this fountain before. And we think we're getting pretty close to where the divers are, so we're gonna take us a break, keep walking, see if we can't find someone crazy enough to dive off of the platform into the ocean out there. But if you can see, like around this curve, we took you before when we went to go see Devil's Cave. If you haven't watched that, check that video out. But then the Malecon just keeps going and going. Further on up is, like I said, the Devil's Cave, then you'll run into the Observatorio. So a lot more to keep going for on the Malecon. Hey guys, we got us a diver. Holy shit, this guy's brave.
Why the hell do you do this? We do this for the cash. Nobody pays us, no government help, just on the tips you guys give us. And whatever you guys want to donate after my brother jumps, okay? 5, 10, 20, no more than $100, please. Remember, when he puts his hands up, that'll be a cue for your video. And when he puts them down, for your pictures, okay? So you can get a good shot. There he goes right now, okay? Don't miss him. Hands up.
Well, that was cool. We totally thought we were gonna miss the cliff divers, and we like walked up right at the right moment and got to see this.
That was so perfect.
Yeah.
I'm impressed. That dude has some balls, man.
Yeah,
oh my god.
They were telling us that he's only jumping into 4 foot of water right now. So we're gonna go tip and show our appreciation for sure.
All right, guys. So we just passed by the diving point, then we saw the Devil's Cave, which we've shown you before, and then if you can see out this way, there's another beach and a whole bunch more restaurants and shops and hotels and apartments, and it just keeps going and going.
So, like we said, this thing's like 13 miles long. Was that 20 kilometers for
Yep.
our metric using companions, friends out there? And we've probably only maybe 6-7 miles into this thing halfway. Like Don just pointed the camera, it still continues on and on and on. And it's, again, it's just more beautiful things to see and do, and restaurants and shops, and it's just a great experience. So here's another thing about the Malecon is, like, we're out enjoying this during the day, right? But in the evening and after dark, it offers a completely different experience, and this place just comes alive in a whole other way. There's a lot more street food vendors that come out, and just there's lights and all the trees, and it's just really super cool. So what we were thinking about doing is that we're gonna do part 1 of Malecon during the day, and then we're gonna do part 2 Malecon in the evening, and show you what a whole nother experience it is down here. And it's just a great way to get out and enjoy the city. You know, if you're up to putting on some comfortable shoes and walking, then you'll have a great time. Anything else, babe?
We might be willing to stay up past our bedtime to really experience the Malecon at night, because we have to be honest. We experience it after dark, but not at night.
It'll probably be right at dusk is when the video comes out. So yeah, we've had a great time. And actually what we're gonna do now is we're gonna head back north to Golden Zone where we live, and we're gonna cut off into Centro, into the local neighborhoods, and we're gonna go find a smoothie or something nice and refreshing to drink. Again, Glenn Gallagher, thank you so much for the idea of making this, for us to make this video. We've had a great time today. And also Dave and Dana from Flip Flop Farmer, appreciate you. Much love for being our very first Patreon. So anything else, baby?
If you haven't already, give this video a thumbs up. We really appreciate you watching all the way to the end. It really helps out the channel when you give us a thumbs up. Leave us a comment, let us know what you thought. If you have any questions, if you have any other video suggestions, drop those in the comments below.
Yeah.
And if you haven't already, why haven't you subscribed?
Yeah, why not, man? What are you waiting for?
All right, guys, until the next one.
Take care, much love. So like we said, we're gonna stop for a smoothie, and we are at the Looney Bean. Now they have 2 locations here in Mazatlan. One is on the way south end of the Malecon, and the other one is extremely north, all the way to, what was it? Chorritos, which was Playa Bruja. So they're so we've been to both. Now we're here at this one, and let's check it out.
You can really taste the raspberries. It has raspberries in it, right?
Yeah.
This is good.
Oh wow, so it's got strawberries, raspberries, bananas, orange juice, and yogurt. And this was 64 pesos, which is
Just over $3.
a little over $3. Nice size. Don and I are gonna share it. And that's good. Taking a break from the heat and heading back home.
Yep.
It's been a fun day on the Malecon. And we don't want to forget our good friends Dave and Dana at Flip Flop Farmer. Flip Flop Farmer. We're gonna wrap it up here.
Yeah.